Hey everyone, how we all doing? Okay, so before we get started, everything I say in this video is my opinion, mine alone. Please feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. That being said, let's get into this video. Okay, so before we go into the Katie Joy stuff that I was going to go over, I want to address two things. Maybe three. Firstly, my accent is my accent. Don't like it? Don't watch. Have a nice day. Move along. You're a little bit too tough to understand what I'm saying. And yeah, that was a Welsh word. Have a nice day. Secondly, what is that crap behind me? Well, my darling, that would be my makeup. That should explain that. And that's pretty much it. These trolls need to come up with something original because I just expect the ones they come out with now. Their insults are not even insults anymore. It just becomes laughable when every person comes out with the same thing, time after time after time. Now, would you like me to say that slower so you understand me? Leave a message below if that's the case. And I will slow it right down for you. Just slower than baby talk, if that's what you need. Anyways, I haven't spoke about Katie Joy for a while, have I? I would be so glad to get my laptop sorted out and do a live stream because we need a good laugh, guys. And there is so many things to laugh about on YouTube right now. So many. I was catching up on all the Katie Joy stuff today. And I don't know if this is targeted at her. But people are saying that there is a news reporter who is calling someone out for not being an actual newspaper reporter. He doesn't say her name. So I'm not going to automatically jump the gun and say, yes, he's definitely talking about her. But it's funny anyway. So I'm going to insert that in here.
#HJB Jennifer Cray. Can you touch base on the info discussed about the grandfather? Where does this play in? This was vague information on a news source, maybe about a car registered in his name. This did not come from a credible news source. Okay, I have never heard of that source of information. I'm in the news business, and the outlet or the page, the social media account that reported this information, and we talked about this yesterday, it's so easy just to make up a name for a news organization, poof, you've got followers. And I don't know that that happened in this case. I don't know anything about the outlet. I have never heard of them, and I've been in the news industry for pretty much the entirety of my adult life. I've never heard of that particular news outlet. And again, I'm in the news, and as I understand it, that information was taken down. And so information about North Carolina and the grandfather, all of that, I got endless questions about that yesterday. And I'll just say this, again, I have to. And there are people that have been following me on social media and are probably know exactly word for word what I'm about to tell you, but I have to repeat it because we're talking about the integrity here of our industry. Follow the facts and follow those who report them. And there's so much misinformation out there, endless amounts of misinformation. Brian was talking about, TikTok and Reddit, and I would like to just kind of point out, just for me, and this is just my 2 cents on it, there's some great folks on TikTok and some great folks on Reddit. But there's also a lot of folks that are looking just to generate clicks, a lot of folks that are just looking to troll the internet, and you have to be mindful of that. And if you don't know what trolling is or clickbaiting is, these are tactics that are used to try to take advantage of you based on a story or based on a subject or based on a topic or a trend that is just gaining a considerable amount of attention online. So you've got to keep your guard up, folks, for misinformation that's out there. And that's one of the many reasons why we do WFLA now.
Huge shout out.
So there's that. Now, there was one thing I did want to cover that I'd completely just forgotten about. Because I am a drip. And I have awful memory. Well, it's been awful since I had a stroke, but other than that. I remember a time when Katie Joy thought that one cease and desist meant nothing. But she had 4 and got sued. Now there is a person thinking they had a fake cease and desist. Sweetheart, there's nothing fake about that. You don't need a lawyer to send a cease and desist to you. Anyone can send a cease and desist. Insert paper here. Anyways. Lawsuit. Katie Joy settled the one with Tati Westbrook. But now she has a class action. Wow. Katie, considering you were crying about all the money you were losing with Tati Westbrook, you now have 12 people suing you. Katie, are you ever going to learn? Now, I know that Katie thought that, in my opinion, and allegedly, would protect her. Girl, you were so wrong. So wrong. How do you think you ended up in court last time? You had 4 cease and desists from Tati Westbrook. They're not going to sue me. They'll never sue me. Oops. Guess I'm going to court, guys. I'm losing all my money. But I was saving it for my son. Get over it. Because this one is going to be twice the size. 3 times, 4 times the size. How much bigger can 12 people suing one person get? Katie. I don't know who all of them are. I know that we have Todd Chrisley. And I believe that Caroline Ironwell is part of the lawsuit too. Which makes absolutely no sense to me, to be honest with you. But oh well. I ain't part of it, so I ain't worried. Whether it's about M&Ms or not. Okay. But when I listened to the radio play earlier, when I listened to the guy on the news earlier, I thought that was absolutely hysterical. And the stuff that Katie Joy has said about people. Now we know she's been sued for calling someone a career criminal. For accusing someone of killing their own mother. For robbing their mother blind while she was on a deathbed. And Todd Chrisley's lawsuit is all over the shop, to be honest with you. She's told people that he's gay. She's come up with a load of really bizarre allegations. which I don't even want to go into, to be honest with you. So I'm not. But here's the thing, Katie never learns. And there are people out there who should be learning by her example. People need to understand that they can't say, in my opinion, or allegedly, and get away with calling people out as criminals, murderers, drug addicts, thieves. Allegedly, and in my opinion, does not cover you. If you were just trying to destroy someone, which is the only reason you would go about saying these things, you're likely to get sued. Now, I'm going to wish Katie the best, because she's really going to need it. And if you're totally honest, she really does need it. 12 people. How do you go up against 12 people? Makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. So I'm going to wait now, and I'm going to wait and see if any paperwork comes out about Katie, because I haven't even seen none of that around yet. And then we'll discuss this further. So, have a great night. I'm hoping to get my laptop sorted out this week. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, before I forget, in each of my videos I am putting a petition. This petition is to help protect the privacy of children who are wrapped up in some of these cases talked about on YouTube. So if you could please go sign it. Help protect these children. Help stop people throwing around wild allegations about these children. I would be forever in your debt. Have a great day, guys. Bye.